Yes, please. The person using 40, kindly, I need to first change your name. Honestly, I wouldn't want to teach when I don't even know the person I'm talking to. I'm supposed to call some parents, so I need to know whether you're already in class. Who is using 40 as a name? Yes? Please unmute yourself. Okay. All right, so I think let's continue. It seems that person is not going to tell us to talk to us, so let's continue. All right, my dear, I believe this is our first time to meet, right?
Yes. Yes.
The person who is using 40, please tell me your name. I need to know your name. At least unmute yourself and talk to us. Okay, Lucky, let's continue.
Teacher, there is a black.
Mandy, okay. Let me edit your name. Mandy, is it our first time to meet? Let me just edit your name. I love it when I call your name. Hope that is okay. Okay, so guys, is it very clear? Can you see well on my board?
Yes.
Can you see it so well? Mandy, is my board very clear? Okay, so children, good morning once again.
Good morning, teacher.
Let me use a second gadget that has better light. Okay, so today we are going to look at long vowels, okay? We just use this gadget, then I'll switch and come back to that. Cynthia is also here. Okay.
Recording in progress.
All right, Cynthia, you're welcome. Is that Shadrach? I love it when you use your names, my dear. Hello. Okay, that is fine. Let's continue. So today we are going to look at long vowels. We are going to look at reading. I want to take you through the long vowels. Those people that have been in class, I believe we've looked at some long vowels, but we're just going to review them and see whether you still remember them, okay? So I'm going to write the long vowels here on the board and you're going to read for me. If you don't know, it is very fine. It is very okay. Is that okay? Okay, so let me just turn and face the board. So we shall start with these vowels, okay? Remember, we have the short vowels and the long vowels. So today we are going to look at the long vowels. The short vowels are the 5 vowels. We all know those vowels. That is A, E, O, and A. These are the short. Just stand up. Sorry about that. Okay, so we have the short vowels, okay? We have the short vowels, okay? And the short vowels, that is, we have A, We have A, E, O, and A. Remember, this one has 3 pronunciations. It has U, it has A, it has U. Those are the 3 pronunciations. Like in the word put, we mention it as U. In the word U, like in the word uniform, we mention it as U. Like in the word sun, we mention it as A. So it has 3 pronunciations. That is something I always want you to have at the back of your mind. Okay? Okay, so these are the short vowels. Now, I want us to look at the long vowels. What do I mean by long vowels? Long vowels, that is when 2 vowels are together. Okay? When they are 2 vowels together. Are we together, Lucky? Is it Shadrach using Cynthia's gadget? Shadrach? Please unmute yourself and tell us your name. Because I know Cynthia is mommy's name.
My name is Shadrach.
Okay, that is lovely. So let's continue. So these are the short vowels, okay? And then we have what we call the long vowels, okay? Now, the long vowels, they are 2 vowels, as I had explained earlier on. That is when you find 2 vowels in a word. Now, this is the rule. Shadrach, do you still remember the rule that we use, the spelling rule we use in case we want to learn how to read words with short vowels and long vowels? Shadrach, I believe you've been in that class. Do you still remember the rule?
I don't remember that class. I think I was not there.
Okay, the rule says when 2 vowels move together, the first one takes the letter name and the second one becomes silent. When you find 2 vowels in a word, or when you find 2 vowels moving together, the first one takes the letter name and the second one becomes silent. Let's try it out. For example, we have these 2 vowels. We always have words that have these 2 vowels. Shadrach, you still remember how we pronounce this? I believe you've come across these sounds in top class, P1, P2. So I believe you can try out this. Lucky, would you?
I will try it.
Okay.
It's pronounced that as A.
Very good. Now, if you follow that rule, trust me, it is going to be very easy for you. Just follow the rule and say when there are 2 vowels moving together in a word, the first one, this is the first one, takes the letter name and the second one becomes silent. Are we together?
Yes.
So, what is the letter name of this first vowel here? The letter name of the first vowel, what do I mean by letter name? So, first of all, let me take you back. What do I mean by letter name? Letter name, that is the A, B, C, D, E, F, G up to Z, okay? So we said that the first one takes the letter name and the second one becomes silent. So you just look at the first one here, and what is the letter name of the first one? That is A, that is letter A, okay? So that means the whole of it here, we are going to read it as A. Are we together?
Yes.
I think we looked at this sound here. Did we look at it, Shadrach?
Which sound?
Yes, we looked at it. I remember, and when I look at my records, it shows that we already looked at it. So today we are going to look at, before I introduce the new one, we have the alternatives of vowel A. We have now, when you look at this A, like in the word rain, I'm just going back because Lucky, it is her first time we are meeting to have this lesson. When you look at the word rain, rain, okay? For example, if I want to write the word day, the word today is, you realize that the word day, remember as we are writing words, you write those exact sounds you hear in that word. Those are the sounds you write now. If you write the word day, so it says A. You see this? If you try to write this A here, it will be wrong. Why? This I doesn't want to end words. It does not want. It is a very shy letter. It doesn't want to end words. Now, what happens? This is what happens. Whenever there is a word whereby shy I has to end a word, toughy Y comes in and says, me, I am tough. You don't need to bother yourself. Just remove the I, which is shy, and you put Y. You see that? Whenever you come across a word, for example, like the word say, like this word say, don't write I. I, remember, it is a shy letter. It doesn't want to end a word. It wants to be in the middle of the word, like in the word rain, you see? Rain, it is in the middle. For example, it will be really very sad if, for example, writing the word said, she said something, and then you write this Y like this. You see that? If it is in the middle of the word, just put the A. There are very few words where you find Y pronounced as A in the middle. Most of the times it is A, okay? So when you look at said, you realize that A is in the middle of the word, but when it comes at the end of the word, like the word say, automatically just say, oh, this I is a shy letter. Remove it. And you put your Y. Are we together? And the word will be say. Are you following, children? So that is why you realize that we have very many alternatives, but we shall not go into details because the next time we have our lessons, after finishing all these, the long vowels, we shall also look at the alternatives. Okay, so today I just wanted to review this A.
Hello?
Yes, Shadrach, are you saying something?
Yeah, please may I go back a little?
Okay. I start from, where do you want me to start from?
The beginning of this word, said.
Okay, it's very fine. I'll go back. I would rather not rush, and at least we would rather dwell on this until you've understood it. Now,
because the reason why I'm telling you to go back, because you paused twice.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know that. I didn't know that my network had gone off. It's okay. That is very fine. So I said we have these two long vowels. This is a long vowel. Why do we call it a long vowel? Because there are two vowels in a word. Okay, that is why we call it a long vowel. And I said, this long vowel, it says, if you come across it and you've forgotten, Teacher Sharon said it is pronounced as A, but I've forgotten. Now, this is something that can help you remember. Just remember and say, when two vowels move together, the first one takes the letter name and the second one becomes silent, okay? So that means we are going to look at the first, let me just spotlight my video so that I don't go off. Just a minute. Yes, okay, that is very fine. Okay, so when there are two vowels moving together in a word, we shall just mention the first one, shall say the first one takes the letter name and the second one becomes silent now. What do I mean by letter name? That is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Those are the letter names. So you'll just read, what is the letter of this? What is the letter name? The letter name of this is A. So that means the whole of this. Remember, according to our spelling rule, this one becomes silent. You don't mention it. And then I said, we find it, this I is also a shy letter. It doesn't want to be at the end of the word. It always loves to be in the middle of the word. Okay, so, but then it does not stop us from having words that end with Y at the end, not so? So that means, that is why we always have this, we have the alternative of A, okay? Because as I said, we have some words that end with A. And remember, I doesn't want to end the word. So that is when the taffy Y comes in and says, oh no, don't worry, just put me there. I'll be there at the end of the word. So that is why you always find most of the words, by the way, there are very few words. I think they're around very few, like the word taxi. Okay. It ends with the word I, but most of the English words, most of the words don't end with I. Whenever they end with I, you will find that you have to put this Y there because of this I being shy. So you find words like rain, okay? Find words like said. And please, my dear lovely ones, it is always good, okay? It would be really sad if you wrote said and you wrote this said and you write this A here, okay? The same applies to this Y. There are very few words that have A, okay? Very few words like the word crayon that have A in the middle. But now, where's the duster? It's here. So I said, if we have words that end with Y, like the word say, I said we shall not write it like that. We shall not say, no, this is wrong. Remember, why is it wrong? Because I doesn't end a word. It doesn't want, it is shy, okay? So now, that means you are going to write and say, and you put this tough letter at the end because it is a tough Y and it is tough, okay? So we also have more words of A, like the word day. You see that? Like yes. The word May, the fifth month of the year, May.
Yes.
Also have words like spray. You see that? Okay.
Yes.
We have words like tray. We have words like away and very many other words, okay? So do you have any question before we get done with this topic? Yes, do you have any question? Lucky, have you understood? If you have any question, just ask. Unmute yourself, I can't hear you.
The screen is not clear well.
Oh, but you would have told me this earlier on. Okay, so I need to bring it closer, but have you understood any explanation, some of the explanations I've made?
Yes.
Me too.
Yeah, Shadrach, have you understood?
Yes.
Okay, that is great. So, okay, since you're having issues with the screen, I'm going to change and join using another gadget so that maybe we just use the laptop. Because I want us to look at another long vowel. As I told you, there are very many. We have alternatives, but I want us to go slow with these vowels until we are there. Are we together?
Okay.
So the next long vowel. Remember, these long vowels are coming from vowels, okay?
Yes.
So the long vowel is this. We have come across words that are having those two letters. Now, according to the rule, okay? According to the rule, can someone tell me, how do we read this?
E.
Very good, very good. Lucky, how did you get that answer?
Because it's double E and I've saw it in P1.
Ah, okay, that is amazing because it is double E and you saw it in P1. I love your brain that you still remember everything that you learned in P1. That is amazing. Okay, but in case you forget, okay? In case you've forgotten and you're not remembering anymore, don't stress yourself. You can still do the same thing. Are we together? You can still do the same thing. Go back to the spelling rule and say, when two vowels move together, the first one takes the letter name and the second one becomes what?
Silent. Silent.
Okay. So it will still come back here. If there are two vowels, the first one, this one, takes the letter name. What is the letter name of this first letter here? The first vowel?
E.
Very good. It is E. So that means the second one is going to become silent. Do you realize that? Do you realize that? We said when two vowels move together, the first one take the letter E and the second one becomes silent. So if this first one is letter E, that means all of them are going to be called E. For example, in words like, allow me share my screen. Okay, can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay, that is great. So I have prepared for you some words of E. We are going to blend and read those words together. Okay? So
Yes.
Lucky, I'll start with you. You're going to blend and read for us these words of E.
Okay. B, seed.
Yes.
P, B, C, P, T, T, we, li, ni, tree,
Again,
tree,
we are looking at this word here, the first one here.
is B,
Very good. B. Okay. Shadrach. Shadrach. Read for us the next word. Shadrach, are you there? Okay, Shadrach is not responding. Lucky, we continue. Just read the words. Yes. Just mention the sounds. Mention the sounds, you put them together and you form a word.
C,
C, very good. We continue.
P,
Okay, let's continue.
T,
Where is T?
T, is that? Or it's Lee.
Okay. Now K and N says N. K and N says N, like in the word knife. Okay. So read
Yes.
it.
Knee,
Okay.
knee,
Continue.
tree,
Very good. Continue.
tree,
Yes.
tree, it's Lee, play, plea, play,
Lee. Okay. Yes. We continue.
Okay, it's
Don't get stuck. Lucky, let me give you this trick, okay? If you realize that, ouch, I don't know this word, just put the sounds together, okay? When you put those sounds together, you'll be able to get the word. Mention the sounds. For example, I'll give you an example of this word flee. You just mention the words, the sounds like this. Flee, flee. You get the word. So even if you come across a very long word and you've never seen it, just put sounds together. Trust me, you'll get that word. Okay?
Yes.
Let's continue. Just mention the sounds. Put them together.
Okay.
This is sound G. Yes, you're getting it.
Glee.
The word is glee. Okay, we continue.
It's G.
Yes, the word is glee. Okay, we continue with the next one.
Angry.
Yes.
Angry.
Yes. Now read it correctly.
Angry. Angry.
No, wait, now listen. When you put sounds together, okay, don't
Yes.
add in any sound, as long as just read the sounds you've mentioned. If you said agree, don't again say angry, because you've ever heard that word, okay?
Yes.
Just mention, the word comes from the sounds we mentioned, so don't add in anything.
Agree.
Very good, I love that. Again.
Agree.
Very good, excellent. The word is agree. You see that?
Yes.
You're welcome, my dear. Are you back?
Yes.
Okay, we are going to read words of id family.
Id family. But can I read this one?
One?
Can I read this one?
Okay.
Okay. Seed. Seed.
Again.
Seed.
Yes, seed. We continue.
Feed.
Okay.
Did.
Uh-huh.
Need.
Okay, that's enough. Also, Lucky, read for us the next one.
Feed.
Yes, Lucky. We are here.
Feed. Oh.
Here.
He where webbed
With. Okay, let's continue.
That what is
Yes.
Crade.
Repeat again.
Crade.
Creed. Very good. Okay, the next one.
Spell.
Sweetheart, look at the sounds, okay?
Speed.
Very good. The word is?
Speed.
Okay, amazing. The next word. Shadrach, read for us the next word.
The next one.
Yeah, it's here. You should be following.
Teed.
Very good. The next one.
Read.
Okay.
Read.
Lead. Amazing. So children, This is the technique I wanted to share with you, okay? Whenever you find two vowels in a word, just remember the spelling rule. Remember that when two vowels move together, the first one takes the letter name and the second one becomes silent, okay? Apart from, we have those exceptions whereby that rule doesn't work upon them, like O and O in the word moon, that oo, but we shall reach there. But at the moment, just follow that spelling rule, you will be able to read. Are we together? And then two, in case you've come across a word and you really see that this word is a difficult word to read, don't stress yourself, don't strain yourself, don't even mention words from your head. Just try to put those sounds together and you form a word. Are we together?
Yes.
Okay, so do you have any questions?
No.
Have you understood?
Yes.
I have one question.
Please ask.
Is the meeting ending now?
Yes, sweetheart, it is ending.
Where are you going to send the work?
I'll send it on WhatsApp.
Okay. Bye.
Bye, dear. Thank you for attending class.
Bye, Teacher Sharon.
Bye, sweet Lucky. Thank you for attending class and thank you for keeping time.
You're welcome.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.